you doing, Bluegrass State? I don't know where you're all at right now, but right here in Nicholasville, it is coming a good old-fashioned Georgetown flood. I'm going to flip my camera around and see if y'all can see it. You can probably hear it. Yeah, I don't normally have my windshield wipers on like that. I keep them on an interval thing because I've got my windows treated with Rain-X, but well, it's starting to slow down a little bit now. But a while ago, my windshield wipers, even with the Rain-X going on, windshield wipers going wide open, couldn't keep up with this. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this out there right now. All you morons out here driving around in dark gray and black and blue vehicles, and it come to Georgetown flood like it is right now, and you driving around without your headlights on, you're idiots. Nobody can see you. When it's raining this hard, nobody can see you. Even a white vehicle is hard to pick up on and see right now when it's raining like this. So all you morons out there that decide to drive around with no headlights on, turn your damn headlights on when it's raining. Come on now. Use some common sense. Jesus H. Christ. Ridiculous. I mean, if your car has got daytime running lights, or like my truck, it's a 2004 Chevy Silverado. It's got an auto feature on the headlight switch. Turn your headlights on auto and leave them alone. Don't touch them. They will go off when you turn your car off. They come on when you start it. That way you don't have to worry about it. That way somebody can see you when it's raining this hard. I don't understand people. I really don't. I mean, you're driving down the road and you can't see where you're going, and you're driving a dark gray, a blue, a black, some dark colored vehicle, and you don't have your headlights on. You think somebody else can see you. Where'd you get your driver's license? A Cracker Jack box? I mean, seriously. There's no reason for that. Turn your headlights on, people. It's not necessarily, even though you might be able to see where you're going when it's raining, cats and dogs, and the kitchen sink, which I doubt it. Probably can't. Most people can't. But the thing is nobody can see you. When you're driving a dark colored vehicle or a gray colored vehicle and you don't have your lights on in a rainstorm, nobody can see you. So turn your headlights on. Like I said, if you've got daytime running lights, don't touch them. If you've got the auto feature on your headlight switch, turn your headlights to auto and leave it there. Don't touch it. One thing you need to do is at nighttime, if you need to flip, do your dimmer switch, flip your dimmer switch on. Otherwise, don't touch your headlights. If it says auto, put your headlights on auto and leave them there. They will be fine. They will shut off when you turn your vehicle off. As I said, I've got a 2004 Chevy Silverado. My headlights have the auto feature. I leave my headlights on auto. When I get in my truck, start it, the headlights come on. They stay on, dim, the whole time I'm driving, all day, even at night, because I've got the upgraded version of the headlights. I don't need to, very seldom do I even need to flip my bright lights on at night. I just leave them on dim. But if I do, that's all I have to do. I don't have to turn nothing on, nothing off. It's auto. Keyword there, auto. Anybody else out there that's got the auto feature on your headlight switch, set them on auto and leave them alone. Don't touch them ever again. That just makes sense to me. Well, anyway, like I said, it's quit raining now. I'm getting ready to pull up in the driveway here. I thought I was going to be stuck sitting in the truck for just a minute until it quit raining. It's actually completely quit now. That's just another example of, hey, this is Kentucky. If you don't like the weather, stick around 5 minutes. It'll blow over. But anyway, as I said, anybody that doesn't run their headlights during a rainstorm, you need your head examined. And I don't know where in the hell you got your driver's license. It ought to be a law, and they ought to be looking for you. If you ain't got your headlights on and it's raining, you get pulled over and get a ticket for it. Well, no, that wouldn't work either, because I don't know about the rest of these cops out here, but if I see some idiot running around out here, no headlights on that raining, you're just going to have to go, because I ain't getting out in the rain writing you a ticket. But you need to use some common damn sense and turn your headlights on, folks. I mean, it ain't that hard to do. Like I said, if you've got the auto feature, most vehicles after year 2000 have got daytime running lights, and I don't understand why people don't utilize that. I don't know, you turn them on what it is. But I passed probably 6 vehicles on the bypass just now. Most of them were dark color. None of them had their headlights on. I had one come up behind me as I was merging, and I didn't see him till he got right up beside of me because his dumb ass didn't have no lights on. If he had his lights on, I probably could have seen him. But he got right up beside of me. Thank God he was over in the other lane and not in the lane I was trying to merge in, because I probably would have sideswiped him because he didn't have headlights on where I could see him. See, that's my point. Other people can't see you. Turn your headlights on. If you got the auto feature, leave it on. Turn it on auto. Don't touch it ever again. It's not going to hurt anything. When I shut my truck off, within 5 seconds after my switch turns off, my headlights go off. They've always done that. Same thing with daytime running lights. It's just common sense and it's safety. I about sideswiped that guy because he didn't have on lights. If he'd been in the lane I was trying to merge into, I probably would have hit him. Or I would have had to swerve out of the road, because you can guarantee he wouldn't have enough common sense to get over out of my way. So that's a lesson learned, folks. I almost had a wreck because some idiot didn't have his lights on. I didn't see him. I couldn't see him in my side view mirror. Couldn't see him in my side mirror. Couldn't see him in my blind spot mirror. Couldn't see him in my rear view mirror because it was raining so hard and he didn't have any lights on. So think about that. Next time you get in a vehicle, or you're already in a vehicle, and it starts raining to the point that you can't see, either pull over or turn your headlights on. It makes it safer for everybody. And like I said, just because you think you can see where you're going and it raining that hard, that's fine. More power to you. I'm glad you can see. But the fact of the matter is, and I guess this is a public safety announcement, people, on any other way to put it, but just because you think that somebody can see you and it raining that hard just like it was just now, they can't see you, people. Especially somebody like me who doesn't have the best eyes in the world anyway. I've got glasses on. I've got trifocals. I've got the progressives. I've got everything that you can think of in these glasses, and I still have trouble seeing things. Especially in a situation like that where it was raining cats and dogs in the kitchen sink, and this idiot decides it's a good idea to be cruising along 60 miles an hour with no lights on, and I almost hit him. That's the reason that I'm doing this right now as a rant, as a public safety announcement. Use your common sense, people. Turn your lights on when it's raining, or when it's foggy, or at daybreak, at dawn, and twilight. Those 2 other times that people don't run their headlights when they should. Okay? Just because you think people can see you and because you can see where you're going, that's not always the case. It's just a safety thing, and it's just one of my pet peeves. It bugs me, and like I said, I almost sideswiped that guy, merging on the 27 out here in Nicholasville from Wilmore Road coming in from work. The vehicles in front of me, I could see them. They had their lights on. The vehicle that was merging the same time I could see him because he had his lights on. This idiot that come up behind me, already on 27, like I said, thank God he was in the fast lane, not the slow lane where I was trying to merge, because if he had been, I'm thinking 9 times out of 10 I probably would have clipped him, because he wasn't getting over, because he probably couldn't see me where it's raining so hard. And even me with my headlights on, I've got a big black truck, even with all my lights on, he probably couldn't see me. I know I didn't see him till he got right beside of me, and he had a red vehicle. It wasn't even a dark colored car. It was a red SUV, a Ford Explorer, but I couldn't see him coming up behind me with all the water splashing up in the rain. He got right beside of my door, and I saw him. And thank God he was over in that far lane. If he'd been in my lane, I would have had to swerve, or he would have had to swerve, or we would have had a collision. So it's just safety, folks. Use your common sense. Run your headlights when you don't think you need to. If you've got auto feature on your headlights switch, just turn it on and leave them on auto. It's not going to cause your headlights to burn out any quicker. It's not going to cause any problems with your vehicle. Like I said, I've got a 2004 Silverado. Alright? Almost antique status by now. My headlights stay on auto constantly. My headlights and my parking lights are on all the time. It never gets turned off. I don't have to change my headlights. I run a Sylvania 9600, 95, and whatever they are. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I don't have the brightest, the silver, quick silver bright, whatever it is. I've got the one step below them. because like I said, I have trouble seeing at night. I have, and I want to be sure people can see me in situations like today. So, just turn your headlights on. If you've got the auto feature on your headlight switch, just turn it on and leave it. And then at night, if you need to flip on your bright lights, that's all you got to do. You don't got to turn them on. They're already on. Just hit your dimmer switch if you got to go to bright, dim, whatever. Like I said, I very seldom run my bright lights because I do have the upgraded Sylvania bulbs, and they're pretty bright at night. I've actually had people flash their lights at me, even though I'm on dim, thinking I've got my lights on bright, and I don't. But daytime running lights, they just stay on. If you got the auto feature, if your car's equipped with the auto feature, which most new vehicles are, leave it alone. Don't touch it. When you get in, make sure it's on auto, and then you'll be safe. You won't have to worry about like the situation I was in earlier. Not 15 minutes ago, I almost sideswiped a guy because he didn't have lights on and it rained a flood. But that's like I said, as always, stay safe. God bless, and I'll be talking to you.